ॐ वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रुतिस्मृति पुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। शारदा शारदां भोजवदना वदनाम्बुजे सर्वदा सर्वदास्माकं सन्निधिं क्रियात्। श्री शारदा परमेश्वर्यै नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। So once again, namaste to all of you. And
Namaste, Guruji.
One more reminder for marking your attendance, please. I'll keep reminding before the end of the class also. I will remind. Anyway, so all of you are ready for our usual exercise dictation.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, I'm sure you're all ready. So let us start. First sentence. Bhavan agacchasi kim asmabhihi saha? Question mark. Bhavan agacchasi kim asmabhihi saha? One more repetition. Bhavan agacchasi kim asmabhihi saha? Got it? Can I go to the next one?
Yes.
Second sentence. Agacchatu, comma, kinchit atitva agacchamaha. Agacchatu, comma, kinchit atitva agacchamaha. Last time repetition. Agacchatu, comma, kinchit atitva agacchamaha. Third sentence. Sheetapeyam.
Excuse me, I didn't get the last word. Please, sorry about it.
Second one, second sentence.
Second sentence, last word.
Agacchamaha.
Thank you.
Okay. Third sentence. Sheetapeyam payayati. Actually, it should be payayasi. Correct it. Shitapeyam payayasi kim bhava. Shitapeyam payayasi kim bhava. Last time. Shitapeyam payayasi kim bhavan? Question mark. Fourth sentence. Shitapeyam mastu. Shitapeyam mastu. Payohimam khadamaha. Shitapeyam mastu. Payohimam khadamaha. Repeat it once more. Shitapeyam mastu. Payohimam khadamaha. Last sentence. Shigram gacchamaha. Shigram gacchamaha boho. No chet mata tarjayati. Shigram gacchamaha. You can put a comma. No chet.
After Gacha Magaji, there is
Huh?
after
You said-
Gacha Boho.
You said boho.
Yeah, okay.
You said
Okay. Shigram gacchamaha boho. After that, you can put a comma. Shigram gacchamaha boho, comma. No chet mata tarjayati. Got it? Any doubt?
Mata tarjayati.
Last word.
Guruji.
Tarjayati. All right.
Tarjayati, excuse me, tarjayati or darjayati?
Ah, tarjayati, takara, tarjayati. Mata tarjayati. Okay, shall we now go to the answers?
Yeah.
Good.
Hmm.
Yeah, tell me. Anybody, any word left out, any sentence left out, any latecomers? There are latecomers because 29, only 26 have marked the attendance. 3 more people who have not marked the attendance, humbly request you to mark the attendance. Good. So now can I go?
Yes, Ji.
Yes. Okay, good. There you go. Bhavan agachasi kim asmabihi saha. Are you coming with us? Agachatu, comma. Kinchit atitva agacchamaha. Come, let us go for a walk. And that's a translation, not a literal translation. Kinchit atitva means let us go around for some time and then come. But it means let us go for a walk. Sheetapeyam payayasi kim bhavan. Will you buy me a cold drink? Sheetapeyam mastu. Payohimam khadamaha. Not cold drink. Let's eat ice cream. Shigram gacchamaha bho. No chet mata tarjayati. Let us go quickly, otherwise mother will scold. So these are the sentences. All of you got it? Now can we go for our next subject?
Yes.
Good. Karakam, factors of action and vibhakti case, Subantam. So last class we saw the Kartri Karaka, the first case, right? It was very simple. I hope you all remember what we saw, and I know that no doubts are there in that. The subject of any verb, who is the doer of the verb, agent of the action, is called the karta, the doer, and it goes in the first case. So this is what we saw in the last class, right? Now we will see the second case. Second case is the object of action. For what purpose the action is being done. That comes in the second case. So with reference to a given action, the object gets a technical name karma. Now karma itself means action. So we must not confuse the karma which we use generally in the language, which means any action is a karma. From a Vedanta sense, karma also stands for punya papa. All those meanings we should not take. Here, karma is a technical word used in Sanskrit grammar, which means the object of action. Now, the example is, he sees the elephants. So, with reference to the action of seeing, he is what? He is the karta, right? And the elephants are karma. Because what is he seeing? He is seeing the elephants. So the first question is, who is seeing? As we saw in the last class, he is seeing. So he becomes the karta. So the answer to the question who is always the karta. It need not necessarily be a human being. It can be anything. It can be even an object. So, but whatever the answer to the question who for an action, referring to an action, is always the karta. And the answer to the question what to the action of seeing is the called karma, the object of action. So in this sentence, he sees the elephants. So elephants is karma, sees is the action, and he is the karta. Now this is what we call the active voice, right? What we call kartari prayoga. Now you see, the second sentence is what we call the passive voice. The elephants are seen by him. Here also, the question doesn't change, except that the order changes. The question is, what are seen? The elephants are seen. So elephants are in our karma. Seen by whom? By him. So he becomes the karta. So it is just a different way of saying the thing. As I said, active voice and passive voice. The third example, Devadatta goes to the village. So the action here is goes. Going is the action. So with reference to the action of going, Devadatta is the karta. And the object of going is the village, karma. So a destination of a going or a moving action is also considered to be karma. So this you should remember. What is karma and what is karta in these sentences, right? Fourth example. Devadatta sees Somadatta who is cooking the rice. Interesting sentence because there are two actions being referred to here. One is an action of seeing and another is the action of cooking. Now, with reference to the action of seeing, who is the karta? The karta is Devadatta because he is the person who is seeing. And who is the karma of the action of seeing? Somadatta is the karma of the action of seeing. So with reference to the first part of the sentence, Devadatta sees Somadatta. Devadatta is the karta and Somadatta is karma. Now with reference to the second part of the sentence, Somadatta is cooking the rice. Who is cooking the rice? Somadatta is cooking the rice. So now in this case, Somadatta becomes the karta for the action of cooking. And what is he cooking? He is cooking the rice. So rice becomes karma. So this is a sentence where we have got two actions, two kartas, two karmas, and one is karta from one angle and karma from another angle. Right? This is how we have to understand the relationships of the various nouns with the verb in a sentence. So there could be more combinations. I mean, it can go on and on and on. This karta, karma can keep on interchanging as we can grow this sentence. But I think this is sufficient for you to understand the concept. Okay. Therefore, the answer to the question, what or whom is object of the action, will indicate the karma. So this much is clear?
Yes,
Yes.
Mahodaya.
Yes, Guruji.
Sorry?
Yes, yes.
Guruji.
Yeah, we understand.
You understand. Good. Very good. So this is the second case. Dvitiya vibhakti. Karma goes in Dvitiya vibhakti. Karta goes, as I said, in the Prathama vibhakti. Karma goes in the Dvitiya vibhakti. This we have seen earlier also in the introductory class. Now the third one. Karanam. Instrument of action. With reference to a given action, an instrument or means to accomplish the action gets a technical name, karanam. So karanam is an instrument or a means to achieve an action, rather, to do an action. Okay. Devadatta eats rice by hand. Now this sentence includes all three. Who is the karta? Devadatta is the karta because he is the person who is doing the act of eating. Right? Who eats? Devadatta eats. What is he eating? Rice he is eating. So rice becomes the karma. Now the question is, with what he is eating? What is he using for eating? Here in this case it is by hand. So hand becomes the karanam. So this sentence contains karta, karma and karana. All three. Okay. Second example, he goes to the village by bus. With reference to the action of going, he is the karta. Village is the karma because that is the destination where he is going to, as we saw in the previous slide. And he is going by bus. Bus becomes the karana. So what will happen when this sentence is translated in Sanskrit? Goes will be the verb gachati, right? And he will be in the pratama vibhakti because he is the karta. So it will be saha. Saha gachati. And where is he going to? To the village. So village is what? Grama. So it will go in the second case, gramam. Saha gachati gramam or saha gramam gachati. Kena gachati, by what is he going? Basyanena gachati. I don't know the translation of bus, or I'll find out. But it's okay as long as you understand. Basyanena gachati means what? He is going by
Janayanam.
Janayanena. Okay. Janayana. Because there we used Relayanam, so I thought Basyanam. So Janayanena gachati. So Saha Gramam Janayanena gachati will be the translation of this sentence. So we have got the karta in the first case, the karma in the second case, and yanena in the third case. Janayanena in the third case. So all these three cases are coming in this sentence. Okay. Then the next example, the bird is seen by him through binoculars. With reference to the action of seeing, who is seeing? He is seeing. So he is the karta. What is he seeing? He is seeing the bird. So bird becomes the karma. And these binoculars become the karanam because with the help of binoculars only he is seeing through binoculars. So this becomes the karanam. So this you can understand. So he will be in the first case, bird will be in the second case, and binoculars will be in the third case. Okay. So therefore the answer to the question, by or with what is the action performed, will indicate the karana. Okay. So this is the third case, the instrument of action. Now let us go to the fourth one. Sampradhanam. Sampradhanam means samyak pradhanam, well given. But this is not the giving, but it is recipient of action. To whom it is given is what the Sampradhanam Karaka talks about. So that recipient which the agent wants to connect with the object of the action of giving gets the technical name Sampradhanam. So the person for whom, for the benefit of whom the action is being performed. And the object of the action of giving is connected to the verb. To whom this object of action of giving is connected. To whom, not by whom, to whom is the Sampradhana Karaka, recipient of the action. So the example, Devadatta gives money to the priest. Now here the action is what? Action of giving. Who is giving? Devadatta is giving. What is he giving? He is giving money. To whom he is giving? He is giving to the priest. So Devadatta will be first case, money will be second case, and priest to the priest will be in the fourth case. Sampradanam case, Sampradana Karaka. So with reference to the action of giving, Devadatta is Karta, money is Karma, priest is Sampradanam. The recipient of other actions such as teaching, telling, showing, etc. is also Sampradanam. So you are all Sampradanam for me, the Karta of teaching. I am Karta of teaching and all students are Sampradanam for receiving the teaching. Okay. So, okay, this example also comes. The teacher teaches the scripture to the student. So, with reference to the action of teaching, the teacher is Karta. What is he teaching? The scripture. The scripture goes in as a karma in the second case, and the student is the Sampradanam, which will go in the fourth case. Okay. More examples. He tells a story to the people. With reference to the action of telling, he is the Karta, story is the karma, to the people or Sampradanam. Devadatta gets ready for the journey. With reference to the action of getting ready, Devadatta is the Karta. For the journey, right? Journey is the Sampradana. There is no karma in this sentence. Just because we are saying Devadatta gets ready for the journey, for what purpose he is getting ready for the journey is the answer to the question. Is the question to this answer of Sampradana, right? Therefore, the answer to the question for who or who is the recipient or for what purpose is the action is performed will indicate Sampradana. I hope I'm not going very fast.
Raghuji, the last thing is not clear because you're telling me for whom or who is the recipient for what purpose.
Yeah.
So here the Sampradana journey is performed by Devadatta, so it gets Sampradanam, is it?
So what is the action here?
Action is the this thing. Karta is the
Not
Devadatta.
Karta. I am
No,
asking
ready.
you what is the verb in this sentence?
Getting ready. Getting ready.
Getting ready, right? That
Yes,
is the
getting
verb.
ready. Verb.
So you ask the question, who is getting ready?
Devadatta is getting ready.
So Devadatta is Karta.
Yes.
For what purpose he is getting ready?
For the journey.
So journey is Sampradana.
Oh, okay. I got it. Thank you.
Got it?
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you. Got it.
There is no karma. Suppose it is said here, Devadatta gets ready to go to his village, or Devadatta gets ready for the journey to go to his village. If that has been the sentence, then the village would have become karma.
Karma. Okay.
Object.
Okay.
But here for the journey, this is actually the purpose of this action.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, in the earlier example, we saw, now he tells a story to the people. So
yes.
To whom he is telling? Who is the recipient of this action of telling? The people.
People.
So
Yes.
people
I got it.
Sampradana.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
good
In fact,
is
you know, very easy to understand this Sampradhanam is all our archanas.
this
Mm.
journey itself can be considered as a karma, no, sir?
Which one?
This Devadatta gets ready for the journey. Devadatta gets ready for the journey, no?
Who? No, no. Who is getting ready? Answer the question.
Devadatta
Karma
is
will
getting
always be answer to the question what. Here the question you should ask is who is getting ready?
okay.
Answer is Devadatta.
Devadatta, correct.
So the
Karta.
answer to the question who will go in as a karta.
Okay,
Understand?
clear. That
So
is
these
clear.
questions are very
Okay.
crucial
Hmm.
for us to understand in a sentence which noun will go in which case. These questions are the clue. If you remember these 6 questions, you will be able to decipher a sentence without any problem. When you see a sentence, keep these 6 questions in front of you and ask each question. Probably every sentence may not have the answer to all the questions.
Okay.
But whatever answer is there, you will get which will go in the first case, which will go in the second case, which will go in the third case. Like that, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and seventh case. 6 karakas, as I told you in the last class.
If you ask for what this journey will be the answer for what Devadatta is getting ready.
What is the object of that action?
For the journey.
For no. Object, no. For what purpose is the journey? See, what is he getting ready? Here, action is getting ready.
Okay.
For what purpose he is getting ready is for the journey.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, as I told you, Devadatta gets ready for the journey to go to his village. If that sentence had been added here, that words.
Okay.
Then, what is he getting ready for? To go to his village. That will come in karma. I know that it could be little confusing, but
I'm really, I'm getting the answer as journey as karma. That is what I was asking you.
No, journey is a sampradhanam because here it's for what purpose is the action being performed. Okay, so that you must remember.
Okay.
It will appear as if you can, because English, since we are explaining it in English,
Correct.
you can use different words in English and get to a meaning which could be confusing.
Okay.
So you have to be little bit narrow in the interpretation, in the sense that sampradhanam refers either to the recipient of the action or to the purpose of the action. That is sampradhanam. Okay. We will see when we see more examples. In fact, when we come to the vibhakti portion, we are now only in the karaka portion, right? When we come to the vibhakti portion, we will see more examples. I will be actually repeating this whole thing with more examples in the vibhakti portion. Here I am explaining it. Karaka means what? I am just mentioning to you connection with the vibhaktis. But when we actually go to the vibhakti, we will see these karakas once again. Because vibhakti contains both karakas and non-karakas. So when we understand vibhakti, we must understand vibhakti in its totality. So as I told you in the last class, karakas are a part of the vibhaktis.
Yeah, subset of vibhaktis.
Subset of vibhaktis. So I am covering the subset first. And when we go to the vibhakti, I will come again repeat this, not with these same examples. There will be different examples, but I will repeat that in a karaka sense what vibhakti is used, and in a non-karaka sense what vibhakti is used. That I will explain to you when we go to the next part of this presentation. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So as of now, you understand that the recipient, that is for whom the action is being performed, for whose benefit, or for what purpose this action is being performed, you can take that as sampradhana karaka. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
But
you.
the telling story will not come under instrument of action.
Which one?
Telling story will not come under instrument of
Telling
action.
story is a verb, no?
Telling.
First of all, as I told you, any sentence you see, what you have to find out, what is the verb? What is the action word?
Okay, telling.
Telling.
Okay,
Who is telling? He is telling. Correct?
right.
Karta.
Correct.
What is he telling?
Story.
Story. Karma.
Correct.
To whom he is telling? To the people.
Right.
Sampradaya. That is how
But
you have
how
to
he-
understand. Okay.
Okay. But
As
how
I
he
was
is telling the story?
in all our archanas, we say, Ramaya Namaha, Ramabhadraya Namaha, Ramachandraya Namaha. That ya ending which comes,
Hmm.
if you have learned the Rama Shabdam, can anybody tell me what is the fourth case Prathama Vibhakti?
Yeah, Ramaya.
Ramaya, Sampradhanam. So when we say Ramaya Namaha, I am offering my salutations to Rama.
Okay.
1000 names of Vishnu Sahasranamam, all in fourth case. Sampradhanam. Because Bhagavan is the recipient, Vishnu with 1000 names, Lalita with 1000 names is the recipient of our salutations. Namaha, Namaha. All will be in Sampradhanam. That's a very, very nice way to learn Sampradhana Karaka. If you know the Vishnu Sahasranamam, Lalita Sahasranamam, you will also know that it is not only ya ending, but other endings are also there for Sampradhanam depending upon what is the address of the noun. Right? Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta, they will all get different case endings. So when we see that, when we actually go through this Sahasranama Stotrams, very good exercise for learning these Sampradhanam endings for different types of nouns. That can be a good, once you have learned all these things, you can sit, take Vishnu Sahasranamam book, each nama you can analyze. What is the noun? What is the ending? And then you will know, once you know this is Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, or whatever it is, then you will know this ending is there. So this particular noun with this ending will take this ending or this pratyaya in the Sampradhana Prathama Vibhakti. That is how you can go on practicing throughout your life. When you learn Sanskrit, there is so much that we have got to keep on learning and, I would say,
Analyzing.
our learning. Lot of material is there. Okay. So this is Sampradhanam, the recipient of action. Now we will go to Apadhanam. Apadhanam means the origin of action. From where the action has originated, or what is the point of separation of the action. This point of separation from where the action has started or originated is given a technical name, Apadhanam. Okay. Example 1, an apple falls from the tree. So with reference to this sentence, what is the verb?
False.
False.
The action of falling, right? What is falling? Or who is falling?
Apple.
Apple. So apple becomes the karta. From where it is falling?
The tree.
From the tree. So tree becomes the apadana.
Apadana.
So with reference to the action of falling, apple is the karta and tree is the apadana, because it is the point of separation of falling. When it is falling, the point of separation is the tree. Similarly, second example, he goes to the village from a house. With reference to the action of going, he is the karta. Where is he going to? Karma, object of going, the village. From where he is going, from a house, house is apadanam.
Oh,
Got it?
yes.
Yes.
Devadatta falls from a running horse. Verb is falling. So with reference to the action of falling, Devadatta is karta. And running horse is the apadanam. And with reference to the action of running, the horse is the karta. Now you will ask a question. In this sentence, the horse...
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me.
The question, so then apadanam will be always in Panchami, or
Yes.
is an
It will
exception?
be in Panchami.
Panchami.
Apadanam will always be in Panchami.
Oh, Panchami. That's what I said. Panchami. Like it is vrikshat. Like when you say like vriksha is a
Yes.
yeah.
In
Okay,
the
that's all.
sentence, in the long sentence we saw covering all the karakas in the last class. There
Yes.
I said koshat, from the treasury.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I remember. Yes, yes.
That
yes.
is the Panchami, koshat.
Okay.
Ramaya, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramabhyam,
Ramat. Ramat.
Ramat, koshat. Right? Ashwat.
And it's always in
Grahat.
Panchami.
From a house
It's-
is Grahat, Guruji.
What's that?
From a house, Grahat.
Grihat, yes, Grihat. Yes.
So it's
Not
always
Graha. It is Griha. There are two different things.
Griha.
Yeah, Grihat. Grihat.
Grihat, yeah. Grihat is from the house.
So no exception. It's always apadanam is in
Yeah.
Panchami. No exceptions.
Always Apadanam is Panchami. Even when you're
Okay, thank
sleeping,
you.
somebody wakes you up and say Apadanam, you must reply Panchami and then go to sleep again.
Okay. Anyway, what was the question? I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I apologize. You
No,
said you will-
I said some people may have a question.
Hmm.
I just try to confuse you people here. 1 second. Let me take the... sorry, it's gone somewhere else. Yeah, I said Devadatta falls from a running horse. Correct. Now there are two actions here. One is falling action and this running action. So far as this falling action is concerned, from a running horse is apadanam. Whereas for the action of running, the horse is the karta. Question will be whether the horse should be in the first case or the fifth case. Is it a legitimate question? Has it occurred to anybody?
Guruji, you had told that when there are two verbs, how the second verb should be treated earlier. I just forgot.
Yeah,
But you had
yeah.
told a rule. Yeah.
Here, the rule is this running is an adverb. Not adverb, sorry. It is the adjective to horse. Dhavan Ashwaha, right? So running is not to be taken because this falling is the main verb here. So we have to actually go with this verb. So this running will not take the verb tinganta here. So it will not take a tinganta. So the horse is what is connected to this, this tinganta falls. So that is why this will go in the fifth case, the apadana case. Okay. Now, a little more technical. When we go through the lessons and all that, we may get more examples to understand this. So that's why, this will be Dhavan Ashwah, not Dhavati Ashwah, right? So that is why, the second one is not a Tinganta. When there are two verbs, second will not be in Tinganta. So that will not qualify for being connected to the main verb. So that is how this Apadana Karaka works. Okay. Then it also applies to something one fears, something from which one has to protect oneself, or also Apadana. Because again, the question is, a fear is always a reference to some object from where the fear is emanating, right? So in the sentence, he is afraid of the snake, with reference to the action of being afraid, he is the karta and the snake is the apadana. So the snake will go in the fifth case. Sarpat, right? It will go. Then Bhagavan protects people from papa, another sentence. With reference to the action of protecting, Bhagavan is the karta, people are karma, and papa is the apadanam. So it will be papat, the fifth case. Okay. Cause of birth is also apadanam. Anger is born of desire. With reference to the action of being born, anger is karta and desire is apadana. So these are all some, other cases. Strictly speaking, they will come more under the non-karaka definition. But it has been included here so that maybe we will see that again in the fifth case karaka, non-karaka lesson. Okay. So this is apadana. One more is there. Okay. So the teacher in formal learning is also apadana. Students study the Vedas from the teacher. With reference to the action of studying, students are karta, Vedas are karma, and teacher is apadana. So from the teacher. The clue is, of course, in Sanskrit we will not get this from and all that. But clue will be that when you see a fifth case ending, we say that that is apadanam. So when we translate, we can understand it is emanating from that particular source. So the answer to the question, what is the origin of action, or that from which the action originates, will indicate apadanam. Okay. So 5 karakas we have finished. Now, adhikaranam. Adhikaranam is not the 6th case, it is the 7th case. We have skipped 6th case. Why? Because 6th case is not a karaka, which I will explain when we come to the vibhakti. So adhikaranam is the locus of action, where the action is taking place. So with reference to a given action, a locus of karta or karma in terms of the place, and place here is a very broadly used, desha, that is place is desha, time kala, and subject vishaya, all these things get a technical name adhikaranam. So adhikaranam refers to the locus where the action is taking place, where the karta is there, where the karma is there. So whether it could be a place, or even reference to a time when the action is taking place, or with reference to a subject for which the action is taking place. So you'll see the examples, right? He cooks in the kitchen. With reference to the action of cooking, he is the karta. Where is he cooking? In the kitchen. So that answer to the question where, when, this will come under adhikaranam, 7th case. He cooks rice in the pan. Who is this?
Guruji.
With
Could
reference
you
to the
please
action of
explain
swimming,
why we skipped the sixth one?
he is the karta, and rice is karma. What is being cooked? Rice karma. Where it is being in the pan, adhikaranam. So this is adhikaranam, the locus of the action of cooking in this case, right? Then we come to another example. He swims in the swimming pool in front of the library. This is the sentence. So with reference to the action of swimming, he is the karta. The swimming pool is the adhikaranam. The library is a referential point for the word in front of, right? So that is not qualified to be called adhikaranam. So this is a slight, difference you must note, that here the action is taking place, action of swimming is taking place in the locus of the swimming pool. The swimming pool may be in front of the library, but that in front of the library is not connected to the action of swimming. So in front of the library cannot qualify for being adhikaranam, even though it is referring to a place. So we have to be careful whenever we are trying to understand this adhikaranam, where the action is taking place or which is the locus of the action. Then we should understand that is in the seventh case or adhikaranam. Suppose in this sentence, this words in the swimming pool is absent. And the sentence is, he swims in front of the library. Then in that case, in front of the library will become the adhikaranam. Understand the difference? Because there is no other adhikaranam. Where is he swimming? He is swimming in front of the library. So that will become adhikaranam. So that is the subtle difference we have to understand, especially when there could be a little confusion between two places being mentioned in the sentence. Two adhikaranam, apparent adhikaranams being mentioned. Right? So this is how the adhikaranam we have to understand. Then with reference to the time, he sleeps at night. With reference to the action of sleeping, he is the karta and night is adhikaranam. Then another example, with reference to moksha, he has desire. With reference to the action of having, has. He is the karta, desire is the karma, and moksha is the adhikaranam. So this is how we have to understand this locus of action, this adhikaranam. Okay.
So, Raghuji, I have one question which we have not covered. Maybe it's not relevant. I think that's what Prema ji also asked. I'm not sure. So, Shashti never comes to the picture at all. Like you said,
No. Shashti doesn't connect to the verb at all.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You must always keep this in mind. When we talk of karaka, is that which connects to the verb.
Okay.
Shashti always connects to another noun.
Yes. Okay. Shashti,
It never connects to the verb.
Relates to another noun. Yes, some other noun. Yes, I written noun.
So
yes,
that is why it is not a karaka. It is a vibhakti, all right. But it is not a karaka. That is the difference between karaka and a vibhakti.
Okay.
Sorry, Guruji, what does Shasti stand for in English?
Shasti, I will come to that. That is called Sambandhe Shasti.
Yeah, but this question is confusing, like...
Question is confusing because I did not cover the Shasti Vibhakti in this section.
Yeah, please don't ask questions that have not been taught.
That you cannot say. People have got a question, they will ask a question. If
Okay.
that question is confusing you, you can ask a question, I will clarify it to you. But you
Okay.
cannot ask the students not to ask the question. That is not under your command. I have to say,
Alright.
student, ask the question or not ask the question. So please, as a
So-
student, don't overstep your limit and start telling other students what they should do, what they should not do. If they are disturbing
Sorry,
you,
sir.
you have got a right to say that I am being disturbed. But you cannot
No.
ask other people not to ask questions. Please.
Okay, may I ask what Shasti is?
Yes, you can ask
so
a
I
question.
can
Please
understand.
go ahead. I'm free to answer all questions.
Can we answer this way, Raghuji?
Yeah.
Somadatta's son Devadatta, relationship between two nouns,
Yes.
that can come in the Shashti Vibhakti, right?
Yeah, I've already explained that in the last
Yes, exactly. You've done in the last class. Yes.
Yes. So that is why
Somadatta.
I am again repeating that Shashti Karaka means an action. Shashti Vibhakti does not relate to an action.
Correct.
That's all you have to remember. When you see a sentence, if there is a Shashti Vibhakti, you see, ending in sixth case, all that you have to look for is what is it related to, which other noun it is related to.
Two nouns.
Two nouns will be there, and this sixth case will be related to some other noun in the sentence.
Oh, Rama.
It will not be related to the action which is being spoken about in the sentence. Okay.
Okay.
So we will see all this in detail. Your questions you can ask. But as I told you, Vibhakti Artha, when we come to the next part from the next class, we will go more deep into the Karakas and the Vibhaktis. We will see a Vibhakti in how it is used as a Karaka and how it is used as a non-Karaka. In what all circumstances the Vibhakti and case endings apply. We will see all that in detail. Okay. So I will just finish this today's class and then say the prayers, and then any more questions which are there, I will. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
33 students.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Guruji.
29 attendance. 3 people are not going to get their attendance today. Please mark. There are 3 people who have not marked their attendance. Please do so. Okay, now questions.
Guruji,
Thank you, Guruji.
you are given English sentences. Now we are able to get it. But when you want to apply in a Sanskrit sentences, no?
English you are used to. You are practicing right from childhood.
Yeah.
Sanskrit only 3 months you have been practicing. So it will take time.
So that is what I mean. Well, now it is very clear actually what the concept is clear, but when you want to apply it.
Yeah, so the idea now, that's why here I have used most of the English examples.
Yeah.
When we go to the next stage, when we go to the Vibhakti stage,
Yeah.
I will be using more Sanskrit examples, Sanskrit sentences.
Yeah. Then only it will be tested. Our
So yeah, slowly we will go, step by step.
Okay.
As a child, we cannot just stand up and start running,
Okay.
We will do one by one. First, we will do turning. Then we will try to walk on our knees. Then slowly try to catch hold of something and stand up. And then one step by one step, our parent, our father, mother will say, come. Then we will do. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's why, by going fast, neither I will be happy nor you will be happy.
Yeah.
So I am prepared to spend as much time as possible, repeat the same thing again and again and again without getting tired about it. As long as you don't get tired listening to the same thing again. See, I am a Vedanta teacher also. And Vedanta, this is the thing. The teacher will repeat the same thing again and again in every class till the student gets tired and gets moksha.
Raghuji.
It will be driven very nicely to the brain.
Raghuji,
Yeah.
this is Padma here.
Yeah.
After I asked the question, Shashti, then I looked at my notes and it says Shashti talks related to the noun. I saw the sambandha. I asked it to Sen and
No, it's
and
okay. Initially,
see the retention part. The retention, that is a thing.
it will take.
And
Guruji,
you are so much committed to teaching. We should be committed to learning, Raghuji.
No, certainly. And the whole session we are having 2 times in a week, 1 hour is only for learning,
Yes.
That's-
We will give the commitment.
No
Don't
problem.
Guruji, I have a question.
Namaste.
Can I ask? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I am able to hear.
This Atma and Brahman,
My God.
Atma and Brahman, will they come under sixth case? All expressions of Atma and Brahman?
No, depends on what sentence you are talking about. See,
No, it is-
Atma cannot come in first case.
Correct.
Because Atma is not a karta.
That is
Atma
what I
cannot come in second case. Atma is not an object.
Future class.
So where will you put
So it should
Atma?
come under sixth case only, na?
Will come in sixth case. Most of the sentences, it will come in the sixth case. Atmanaha will come. Right? We will see examples. Probably I don't remember what all examples I have got for the sixth case, but I've got a good number of examples. We'll see all that. Any more
Okay.
questions, please?
Dhanyawad, Raghuji.
Namaste, Guruji.
Thank you. So we will catch up.
Guruji, this is the rules, base rules for Kartari Prayog to Karmani Prayog.
We will deal with that also separately in a separate chapter.
But this is not the rule for this is common, is it?
This is we are only now talking about karakas, right?
Okay.
Now when we talk about the vibhakti,
Oh, okay.
the difference in karmani and kartari prayoga, I will point out.
Okay, Guruji.
Because here the karta goes in the first case.
Yeah.
Whereas in karmani prayoga, karta goes in the third.
Dvitiya, yeah.
So those differences, just wait, have some patience, we will come to that.
Okay. Thank you.
All of us go together,
Okay.
So
I just want to
Good
clarify.
evening,
I'm not
Gauri.
jumping. Thank you.
Adriana, do you have any questions now? Let us start a teaching. They told to me or somebody else. Okay, anyway, we will close the session.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Hari Om.
Namaste, Hari Om.
Dhanyawad, Guruji.
Say Guruji.